Hey, what's up everybody? This is Dumpster Cat back with another Pioneer video. We are back on Mono Black, no surprises here. I haven't made too many changes since the last video. I've only added in some Necromentias in place of the 4 Duress. I got a few comments on this card and I think that it could be pretty nice just to try out. The full playsets of some of these cards don't make complete sense, and I think that like Cling to Dust and Necromentia in the sideboard now are definitely the outliers in that sense, right? Usually I would only play like 1 or 2 copies of this type of effect in the sideboard, but wanted to try out the M. Hayashi theory of playing 4 copies of a card like this and seeing how it does. I've noticed that creativity is a bit of a challenge for this deck, and so I think Necromentia is going to be really nice there, obviously with Lotus Field. I was thinking of potentially bringing it in against decks like mono green, or even blue-white control just to hit some of their payoffs could be an interesting theory. I'm not sure if that's going to be like completely good. I know that back when I played Seasons Past, playing Necromentia or Lost Legacy even before this card was printed was really cool in the sense that you could kind of deconstruct the opponent's deck. I know that when like Ascendancy combo and Lotus Field were really prominent in the format, Necromentia was really powerful in Lost Legacy as well. I guess Is It Phoenix was another one that you could just kind of name Phoenix and then you kind of be set for the game, right? But we'll see how that goes now. Obviously this is 2023 Pioneer and things are a bit different from back then. I think though we have a really nice stock main deck. I was contemplating adding some more or adding 2 Urborgs in the sideboard over potentially like a Hive and a Castle, or maybe 2 field effects, just because some hands the mana is a bit awkward. But I think I'm just going to stick to the 16 and then 8 swamps for this one. But perhaps in the next video, the next league I play with this, I will switch it up just a bit. The rock content will be probably coming back soon as well. I've been thinking of some ideas here and there. Want to test it out. I just feel like rock is like kind of underperformed for me recently, and this deck has been performing really nicely, so I wanted to test it out, obviously, and winning is pretty nice, obviously. So with that being said, thank you for all the support on the channel. Consider subscribing if you're new. If you've already subscribed for a while, thank you so much. Really appreciate all the support from you guys. I love talking to you guys in the comments, so definitely leave a comment if you have any thoughts or questions whatsoever. And yeah, with that being said, sit back, relax, and let's play some Mono Black. Okay, match number 1. We are fortunate enough to be on the play with a pretty decent hand. Let's just start with a swamp. Pass turn. So I tried out Murderous Rider over Trespasser. I didn't really like it. Felt like I was just really light on threats. So unfortunately, I don't know if Murderous Rider is really that good. I was also testing out an Obosh build. Didn't really feel good just not having Sheoldred. Edict or Shadow I feel like are just like really important cards, surprisingly, right? I guess not surprisingly with Sheoldred, but let's just play Swamp and let's go Thoughtseize here. But surprisingly, like Shadow I think is really important for this deck. Because they have triple counter spell, which is kind of annoying. Let me just take the Deluge here. I feel like Deluge makes the most sense. Yeah, and then we can Cling to Dust. And I'll do that now because they do have the counter spells open. Potentially hit another Thoughtseize. Okay. So not entirely sure what I'll be doing now. We may just have a pass game. Okay, that was really nice draw. Let's go with that. Probably absorb this if I had to imagine. Which gets at least 1 counterspell out of hand. We could deal with a Teferi if they draw it, or a Wandering Emperor. I think I will field the Castle here. This card could be surprisingly annoying for us. Okay. Guess I'm gonna be playing these Sheoldreds out into these counter spells. I think not hitting land drops, we kind of have to do this. We could wait, but I guess a control deck, and you know, just having 2 Sheoldreds in hand, I don't mind making that play. Oh, and they're missing land drops. Okay. Liliana. Huh. Okay. So what would we rather resolve, Sheoldred or Liliana? I'm thinking Liliana. So, 'cause they just have like more ways of dealing with the creature than the planeswalker. And yeah. I think Liliana is like puts us in a better situation. Again, we could like just not do anything. Could activate Castle, but then we're taking what, 6 damage down to 12. I don't think that's worth it, to be honest with you. Also, this turns on clean to dust now. Okay. So I guess I'll try to resolve Liliana. Not really confident that she'll resolve. Yeah, veto. Okay. Try to hit land drop with this cling to dust. No. Okay. A bit of an awkward game 1 here. Oh yeah, they just keep on passing. So probably just drawing more counter spells. Okay, I guess I'm gonna cling to dust on my main phase here, which is a bit of a weird play that, or a bit of a play that you don't really see often, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, they find Deluge? Emperor, okay. So that kind of sucks. Not drawing land there, we could have pushed the token. Oh no, did they find Teferi too? Wow. Okay. So we have the resources to deal with the planeswalkers. Drawing land would be nice, obviously. See if they have a counterspell too. Jeez, okay. Okay. So I'm not sure if they were thinking about countering that or thinking about what to sacrifice. Okay. Yeah. So just, yeah, I mean, they hit their 5th land first, and then they had the beaters that were able to get there. It's definitely tough to know, like, if we should have just played those Sheoldreds and Lilianas into the counter spells or not. They did just kind of have, like, the, you know, perfect amount of, I guess, reactions or pressure for what we wanted to be doing, and then missing land drops is, you know, not ideal. Okay. See if they have another counter. Yep. Then I guess I'll try to clean these up. And then try to thirst to Teferi now. Could have tried to be mana efficient and just thirsted there, but I think I like edicting better because we're still able to cast our other spells. But I think at this point we're pretty far away from winning. They've had so many counter spells. Probably all copies of Make Despair they're playing, 2 veto, 1 absorb. A little rough, for sure. Oh wow, okay, yeah. So Necromentia over Duress definitely hurts us in this matchup, I think. I, you know, much rather prefer having duress here. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Finally. Now, depending if they have a backup to Fairy or Wandering Emperor, we may or may not be in a bad position. Okay, I'll just concede here. Okay, so I think Needle and then some amount of Invoke Despair is what we want. I like all my proactive cards, so like Shadow, Trespasser, Lily, Sheoldred. I'm not sure about Fatal Push. Cling to Dust is pretty nice. Bloodchief's Thirst, Invoke Despair, maybe just a bit better. And then, how do we feel about Necromentia? Not sure. We could try it like over a Cling to Dust, just try one of them. Naming like Teferi, usually. I mean, nah. I feel like it's probably either like either 0 or all 4 that we want to be bringing in. So maybe 1 is just kind of like, doesn't mean that much. And we have a turn 2 play, so I'm just going to Needle now. We have backup Needle anyway, so. Just going to name Teferi. First off. They can march this away, so we should be mindful of that. Shadow is a card that's just been so good for me. Like I was saying, in the Obosh version, I was just really missing it. Just as a proactive threat that we could play early on. Don't care too much if it dies early, just because, you know, it is 2 mana, and it's just extremely flexible. Other than that, so I think I'm just gonna play out the second one. Okay. So I think so with them making that play over saving that for Shadow, I'm just gonna rename Teferi. Wandering Emperor, obviously still problematic if they have it, but I think that makes sense, right? Also do have Thirst for a Planeswalker for Emperor. Okay, Thoughtseize is really nice. Okay, so they didn't have Teferi. They only have 4 mana though. Wow. I guess they're not doing too much with what we have, right? Like, I'm kind of fine if they Fateful Absence. So, I guess I'll take the Emperor. And then they just have 3 counters in the removal spell. Oh, and they're gonna make it easy for me and do this now. So I think I'm just gonna leave up the Clue token activation here, rather than going in for more damage. Maybe that's not right, because we know they just have counter spells. So like what are we wanting to draw into? You know, kind of just nothing. I mean, I guess that's what I was thinking of, but is this even correct? I think I'm just gonna swing in. Don't even, because I feel like I don't want them even to gain the 3 life off Absorb. Could be good, like trying to clear their path for an Invoke Despair down the line. But I think I'm just gonna go all in Shadow. I have a pretty fast clock here. force them to find an answer in the next 2 turns. Okay, and then, yeah, I'm just gonna go in for more. So yeah, actually not doing the 2 extra damage there and opting to sack the clue token is could have or is taking a soft lethal here. So hopefully they don't have March or Portable Hole. Because let's see. Verdict, right? Okay, sweet. Yeah, like I said, Shadow, it's been impressive for sure. Do we just want to run it back? We're on the draw now. I don't think that makes much of a difference. Invoke is like a whatever card, because I do have the counter spells for it. So, you know, do I want to be a little crazy here and go for the Necromentias? Kind of feel like I want to. Sure, why not? Because it's like they could only win basically with oh, look at this hand. Tef, Emperor, and Shark Typhoon. I guess Hall of Storm Giants, but we don't have to worry about that with our 8 fields, right? So here, I think I want to put back the Trespasser, just because, like, my initial inclination was to put back the Thirst, but Trespasser would mean we have 3 drops, which is a little awkward. Okay, and not having a turn 2 play, I'm just gonna Needle now, and not Castle Locthwain. And I will still name Teferia, I think. I think in the blind that's correct. Not completely sold on that though. Okay, need to be drawing some lands here. Two pretty awkward draws for sure. Yeah, like if this was a duress, I feel like I would be a lot happier, to be honest with you. Okay, so what do we want to try to resolve first? One of the Lilianas, maybe? I do think I actually kind of want to save the Necromentia. Because like naming Wandering Emperor would, you know, mean that 2 things are like almost fully taken out of the picture. So I think I'll try to go for Liliana here, expecting it to get countered. Whoa, okay. So maybe they have Fateful Absence now. Maybe that's what we're expecting. So I think I'll just discard extra Liliana. Or Thirst. I don't know, now I'm scared of an Emperor. I think keeping the Thirst around is fine though. Field, okay. Okay, so they potentially don't have a counter in hand. So I think I may just be slamming this Necromentia. So let's start by plussing it's tough to say. It's either Thirst or Trespasser. Like if we discard Thirst and we name Emperor and they just have one in hand that they cast, we just have no way of interacting with that. But maybe we're still supposed to go for that. Yeah, I think Trespasser is good enough to keep around. It's close though. And let's see what's going to be going on here. They're not immediately countering it. They're definitely thinking though. Dang, okay. So at least they didn't have an Emperor. Uh-oh, what's this? March. If they have to ferry here, I'm going to be really disappointed. Really? I mean, I feel like the ferry coming, honestly. Yeah. Dang, I mean, we did what we could. That's just pretty unfortunate. Close. We do have some outs, you know, Edict, Thirst. Boarded out Invoke Despair though, which could have been good here. Yeah, so I guess this experiment kind of failed, right? Would have much rather had a duress. Main phase deluge, okay. So that's a good draw for them. Another deluge, okay. Oh, and I just had the Emperor. Wow. Yeah, and they definitely like baited us, or baited me real hard into attacking here with the no attack last turn with the shark token. Dang. It's okay though. Control is, I mean, I don't know, like control in the past has been like relatively fine with this deck, but obviously they're gonna beat us at some points. And they have Memory Deluge too, but I guess not 7 mana yet. And I do think I'm supposed to activate Hive here. Oh, they just have field. I'm stupid. Yeah. Okay. So I should have played out my second shadow. And I guess now I'm just gonna pump and attack Teferi. Yeah. Okay. If they had one Field of Ruin, then I can maybe see making that play, but I shouldn't. I should have seen that. Oh, and they have a Deluge from hand. Wow. Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah. I don't know. Definitely would have been more satisfied with the rest than Necromentia. What is this? Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, like, the Necros are interesting because, like, on this board state, you know, like, we could have gotten rid of, like, all three of these threats, you know? I think alongside Pithing Needle, too, it's pretty interesting. But it just kind of didn't work out. Yeah, that's pretty good. Like, even here, like, do I... Because if I pump to block, then I can't cast Sheoldred. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna not even do that. I mean, we're dead pretty much whatever we do, so the thought or the brain power we're using now maybe is just a little unnecessary, but it's okay. Control is gonna be control. Well, okay. I'm just gonna say goodbye to all that. Yeah, tough. I definitely would have liked Duress over Necromentia in this matchup. It's okay. At least we're experimenting with things, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Okay, match number 2. We are on the play. Gonna have to mulligan this one. Okay. It's a bit better. Let's see what we're up against. Okay. Bit of a mono green player. I feel like I've seen this username before. Honestly, with the way our hand is set up, this is like, they have a pretty bad hand, but we don't really have the best one either. Yeah, that's pretty good. Having just Thoughtseize that away. So they have 4 mana. Let's see if they have a Karn or something. Oh, they play a basic we didn't know about. Okay. At least Trespasser's nice, though. I mean, this is another matchup where Shadow is really good. I guess this is kind of like the Shadow hype train for this. There we go. Yeah, for this league so far. Let's swing in. And try to prepare for this Storm of the Festival coming down. We can deal with 2 permanents, despite, you know, they do just have the second one in hand. I think like Karn plus Cavalier would be difficult to deal with. 2 Cavaliers. I guess I'm just hoping that they don't hit Karn. Because then, like, we could deal with the permanent, but the card they get in hand will be a bit more difficult to deal with. But like, we have a lot of firepower. Okay, just a Karn is probably fine. Yeah, we have a lot of firepower on the board, so it's not terrible. I wonder what they get here. So they have 1, 2, 3, 7 mana, possibly 8. So they could get Leveler. If they do get Leveler, probably means they have a land in hand. Get Chariot. Okay, it's another good one, obviously. I think I'm just gonna save the Edict though, because we can just attack down Karn. And I could quite honestly attack with Hive here. Attack Karn with Hive, deal them 6 down to 10. Then if they play Chariot, they probably just Storm again though next turn. Then we could possibly have lethal. Yeah, maybe. Kind of don't mind that. Like otherwise I would be like using Cling to Dust this turn, so I think I just want to use my mana efficiently. And yeah, let's see what they have. Kiora. Okay, that's a pretty good start. It's mana neutral. And here's the Storm, looks like. Okay. Wow, they just hit an Oath, and what was that, a forest? Okay, into a Karn. So they just have 2 mana, unless if they have Nykthos in hand. Ooh, okay. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4. So they could cast the Karn. Or yeah, the Chariot. Okay, makes sense. Thoughtseize. Okay, so Trespasser flipped, unfortunately. Yeah, now it gets a little difficult. So we can't just play out our whole hand. So I think let's start with the Thoughtseize. Okay, just the Karn. So that's good. So let's go Thirst, see if they crew. Then if they do, I'll probably Edict on non-token. Okay. And then swing in, and then, yeah, I'm just gonna, I guess it doesn't matter too much if I pump or not here. Yeah. Doesn't really matter at all, because it's, I think I'd rather leave up Cling to Dust. Because put them down to 5 and then we have lethal next turn. Anyways. Okay, the Drew Elf. Perfect. That's what we wanted to see. So they'll probably make a token. Yep. But they don't make another one. Okay. Cling. Oh, Sheoldred is really nice. Okay. So if we attack with Hive, then they go down to 2. Block. I think what's the best here is probably just to go Thirst, a cat token, swing in with both. No creatures, unfortunately, in the graveyards, but I think we should still be pretty fine here. Yeah. So I'm just going to let the Shadow go and cast Sheoldred. Okay, game 1. Oh, getting game 1 against Mono Green is always pretty nice, for sure. We get Needles and Invokes. And then possibly Kalitas if we want it. I think I like all of my 1 mana interactive spells. This maybe not Cling to Dust, but we can get back to that. I think I'm going to trim my Lilianas on the draw. Could trim like 1, 2 Sheoldred if we're bringing in Kalitas. Then trim a Cling to Dust. I think maybe, yeah, I think that makes sense having having 3 Sheoldred and 2 Cling rather than the opposite. We'll see if Kalitas is good. I think the Exile effect is really good. It's not as good as Shadow, I feel like. Oh, this is a nice hand. Just because, we have to play on turn 4, obviously, rather than turn 2. I think I probably won't bring in the Necros. I think I said that in the intro. I may try it out, but I think I'm worried enough about my play points that I'm not going to do that. Ooh, look at that draw, especially without having turn 1 elf. Drawing Thoughtseize here was really, really nice. Okay, so with this mana they can't even cast Troll, but I'm still gonna take it here. Can take this Storm, but they're just like so far away from casting that, and having double Shadow in hand, I do feel pretty confident about my clock. Although drawing a land would be nice. Ooh, okay, they drew a forest, but nothing else. So I think I'm just gonna play second Shadow here. I think I just want to increase my clock. I'm not gonna take the risk and try to cling into a land, because then we're just not doing anything. If they had like a creature, like if they had an elf on the battlefield, then I may feel inclined to do that, because then we, always can just have the Thirst backup plan. But yeah, not having that, I'm just obviously gonna, or not obviously, but I would prefer to have my Shadow out on the battlefield. So they do have 5 mana. See if they want to do the Nykthos thing. Yep. So they could Mightstone, Meekstone here, or Cavalier. Okay, honestly, that's kind of like even better for us. Although we're still not drawing lands, which is a bit worrisome, but we are able to deal with these creatures. Shadow and these Edicts have been so good. Hopefully they don't have Storm mana now, though. Oh, okay, they do. So at this point, Cavalier Karn will be difficult to deal with. Okay. So we could kind of deal with this. They could get Chariot though, which is going to be pretty good. We're getting at least Thirst Elf and then attack Karn down and then attack them for 2. In fact, oh wow, okay, they plus. And yeah, drawing land actually makes this perfect, so we can actually Thirst here and then attack down Karn, which I think we want to do. Could put them down to 4. They have Mightstone, Meekstone plus 1 unknown in hand. They could get a Chariot, which we would have like the removal spells for, but they could still block. I don't know, it's pretty close, but I think in the long run we want to get rid of Karn. Kiora, okay. Okay. Bit of a convoluted way to get Nightstone Meekstone out, but it's pretty good. Let's see if they draw. Nah, okay. Okay, drawing land is actually pretty crucial. And I think I want to put them on a 2-turn clock. So let's get this up to 5. And then just leave up Cling to Dust. Man, Shadow is just so good. In matchups like this, for sure. Always want to be seeing this card. Ooh, I actually didn't think about it, but I maybe should have Cling to Dust the Storm on my turn. I guess they're kind of far away from casting it though anyways. Or wait, were they able to with this mana? No, no, okay. This only works with Nykthos. So I don't know if they have any like instant speed ways of dealing with this. I feel like they don't, right? There's no like endurance in this format. I think we're fine. Okay. I mean, we had some pretty good draws there. We were stuck on 2 lands for quite a bit, but we still got there with double Shadow, double Edict to start. It was really, really nice. And yeah, it feels good to get mono green. I'll see you guys for the next one. Okay, match 3. On the draw, I'm gonna have to mulligan. Yeah, we could keep this one despite it not being too glamorous or anything, but it's functional at least. Darkslick Shores, Thoughtseize, okay. Not quite sure what this is. Could be like Dimir Control, Esper Greasefang. They take Edict, so probably Control. If I had to guess off that take. Uh-oh. Okay. Ooh, Sultai. Oracle of Tragedy. So does this mean like, I don't know, Soulflayer or something? Ooh, okay. Do I want to push this? I think I'll just wait till my draw step. Okay, I feel like I don't really need to use my push right now. I'll play the field over swamp because they know about that. Man, it looks like a opponent is on turtle mode right now. So Soulflayer is pretty sweet. I haven't seen that. So they do have the new, what's it called, Urborg's Scavengers, like the mini Soulflayer for 3 mana. It's a 2/2, but I think it grows, right? So I have that to think about, but we do have a lot of graveyard hate, so I'm not too worried just right off the bat, but we'll see how this goes, obviously. They do have perfect mana, so could be challenging fielding. I think we're still going to go for it, though, just because we don't really have anything else to do, quite honestly. Could be bad to fill up the graveyard, though. Because, yeah, then they would have 6 mana, quote-unquote, with the 3 cards in the graveyard. But I think, I mean, they could hit their 3rd mana source anyways. I guess 4th anyways. So let's try to take them off. Let's go double blue, double green. Yeah, double double black, double blue. Try to do that. Fail to find. Whoa, okay. That's what I'm telling you guys. Gotta play the field effects, huh? Okay, they just had an extra one. They don't have Soulflayer though, or else they would have cast it pre-combat. This says haste, right? Yeah. And they just passed turn, okay. So, I mean, my inclination is just to cast Sheoldred here, but fielding could be pretty nice. I think I'm just gonna cast Sheoldred though. Could be bad because they've been like kind of doing nothing, so maybe they just have a handful of removal. But I still kind of want to pressure them. I think that fielding is a bit of a too much of a like non-impactful play. Even like next turn on our turn 5, we could still double field. So I think I'm fine with this. Okay, they just still have nothing. Okay, I mean, fine by me. So let's swing in. Okay, so they maybe have a push. Oh, this is or when it dies? Well, I honestly did not even know that. It's okay though. I'm not going to cling to dust that, I don't think, in response. I guess I don't think we had a chance to respond. So they had a Scavengers, but they didn't play it. Strange, okay. Well, let's just do this right now. Okay, I just conceded. Yeah, kind of feel bad for the opponent. I'm not sure why they didn't play their Scavengers there, though. I think I'm just going to run it back. Could bring in Kalitas, but I don't think that's too necessary. And I don't think we need Invoke Despair for the sacrifice effect to get around like Hexproof or Indestructible, because we already have the 8 sacrifice effects anyways with Edict and Liliana, so I think we're fine. Okay, yeah, pretty easy to take a Soulflayer there. I remember there was a time when I played Soulflayer. It was never very good, unfortunately. Because they discard Samet, they go lose 2 and take my Cling to Dust. Okay. So let's just go for a Shadow. So they have 2 lands, and now they have 2 unknowns in hand. Ah, they just concede. Okay. A little unfortunate there. I kind of feel bad, but it's okay. I think we have a good matchup against them. I'll see you guys for the next one. Okay, match 4. On the draw with this hand. I think I'll keep on the draw. It's pretty close though. We do have Cling and Discard Spell. Ooh, okay. And do have turn 1 removal, which is nice. I think drawing a second push, I'll use my push for this. So mono green again, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Some really nice art here. Okay. Okay, now drawing second thirst, I think I'll just thirst. Because if we draw land, if we draw land, and if they have draw here, we could want revolt off push. Okay. Okay, don't get there. So we could try to Cling to Dust for land. If we don't get there, though, we can't even cast Thoughtseize. So maybe Shadow is just better. I think I'm going to try to get a little lucky. Nope. Unfortunate. Because I was like even if we draw land next turn, I guess then we could Fatal Push. I don't know. That's close. Not seeing a land like that for that much time is a little unlucky, though. But we did have a nice, pretty much smooth sailing match. Match 2 against Mono Green, so that's okay. Variants will come up and down, right? Okay. It's a bit of an interesting choice to get that. Maybe they wouldn't be afraid of Sheoldred with my mana. Okay, wow. That's a little unfortunate. I guess with them getting Mightstone, Mewstone, I'd Thoughtseize here. Don't want to play with my Shadow into that. Okay, I'll take Storm. I guess they're kind of far away from casting it, but I mean, we could concede, but I'll keep playing it out. I don't think taking Pelugrinos is like a game-winning line there, right? Is what I'm trying to say. Oh, they get Citadel. Okay, so they're gonna go for draw 2, maybe? Ooh, Kiora. Okay. And then, yeah. Man, look at this board state. Looking pretty sad here. Okay. It's gonna take it from me. So how did we sideboard last time? We went, what, 2 Cling, then on the draw, all Liliana's out. Oh, and then -1 Sheoldred too. I think I like this. Like Kalitas and Invoke are like slow cards that aren't gonna be giving us like really clean wins, like the Shadow plus removal draws that we could have, like we had the first match against them. It's a pretty nice hand though. But I think like in the long term they're cards that we still want in the matchup, at least over the cards that we took out, right? Okay, I'll take that elf, please and thank you. Having no removal in hand, that's definitely the choice. Yeah, that's for sure the choice. I did have to do a double take at my hand though, made sure that I didn't have any removal there. Man, it's so funny that mono green players just like keep hands like this against the Fatal Push Thoughtseize deck on the draw. I mean, I guess it's still correct. Like they could, if we don't kill them early enough, they have some serious top end, right? But it's just funny. Like, I mean, I feel like we could kind of make fun of mono green sometimes, but that's just me, because it's mono green. Come on, come on. So they have Pelugrinos next turn if they want. What do we even needle here? I guess just Karn. Swing for 4. Would love to draw removal though next turn. Karn, the Great Creator. we don't draw removal, we're not doing terribly. With needling Karn, they don't have much to do on turn 4. And then at that point we'd have a Sheoldred on the battlefield, so I think I'm chilling here. Okay. And even now, like, I think I just want to cast my Sheoldred. Like, because we could swing over this. Just be mana efficient. Maybe if they had Nykthos on the battlefield, I guess that wouldn't even be possible with Pelykanos, but maybe, you know, because then we would have the choice of fielding possibly and then edicting after, but I think we just go for Sheoldred here pretty easily. And so, looks like they're leaving up a Sage for Needle. Which they can cast off Pelykanos. Do I just want to double Edict here to get rid of this Pelykanos? I feel like they should have just played their land, though. I don't know, could be wrong. Yeah, I'm just gonna double Edict. Because this takes them off. Like, this makes it so they have to have Boseiju plus another land in hand to have Karn still. Okay, let's just concede. Right? And that because we take them off the elf as a way of getting to 4 mana. Okay. So game 3 is going to be the hard one. Sorry, I cut my Lilianas, but we were on the play. I guess now in the draw we definitely want them out. I think overall in the matchup she's not the best. I think I'm just going to submit back like this. So this doesn't have a turn 1 answer to an elf, unfortunately, but I'm still going to keep it. Okay, phew, if they didn't have it. Cavalier. Just because, like, having Shadow is really good. Obviously, Thoughtseize is really good, too. Definitely need to draw into some removal spells or whatever, though. Okay, just going to take Cavalier. Yeah, don't want to be seeing these lands. Okay, Edict is good. I think I'll start with the Cling to Dust. Ooh, Kalitas, okay. So, actually, I should have potentially attacked first, but it's fine. They wouldn't have blocked anyways. Okay. Man. Kind of stressing me out with the draws here. Let's start with an attack, though. They have 3 cards in hand, which is pretty scary. go Kalitas. So obviously the exile effects are redundant here, but still not a bad play. And the removal spell off the top is like really, really good. Okay, just a Kiora. If I have land plus troll or Pelucan, or yeah, I guess troll would be pretty bad. Dang. Just summoned it to their hand. Okay, there's a thirst though, that's really nice. So, I guess we can thirst the Pelucranos or the troll. I guess Pelucranos is better. Didn't want to swing in though. Oh, is that how that works? Wow, we don't get the token. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. What the heck? Huh. I guess that makes sense. I could see that. Because this effect is like already on the battlefield. Still kind of unfortunate though. Like Invoke would be a really good draw. They go with a Needle. Huh. On my Shadow? Interesting. Yeah, like Invoke, Removal, Trespasser. I think I'm just gonna Hive, attack Karn. They do name Shadow, by the way. Yeah, it's actually really good. Okay. Yeah, that's actually really disappointing. Go attack Karn. Get rid of Cavalier. I guess we should have kept Cav in the graveyard. Because I was thinking of if they have a second Cavalier that we would want to remove, they could get that one back. But we already have the exile effect, so that didn't make much sense. Yeah, just not being able to attack here is really unfortunate. So would love, yeah, removal, Invoke Despair. Another Karn, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See if they get... Oh, they get the combo. Interesting. Ooh, okay. That's really good. And they do have the non-basic to get Revolt. Okay, so let's go for that. Yeah. Turn up to 2 creature, land, and or planeswalkers. Okay. So let's go attack Karn. And then do I want to attack down Kiora? I feel like it. Yeah, I will. I think at the moment we don't care too much about, like... I think we care more about their board state than trying to get them dead as quickly as possible. So let's get at least one Karn out of the picture so they can't just, like, value back them both. Yeah, we definitely are top decking here. Storm thing, okay. Just the Cauldron in hand, though. Cavalier would be really bad here. Troll. This Pithing Needle is doing so much work for them, though. Not being able to activate Shadow this game is actually pretty bad for us. I didn't even realize it. Like, I wouldn't at first when they got this, I was like, oh, that's fine. But surprisingly, like, because this can be just like a 10-10, you know, and can end games really quickly. Oh, whoa! Okay, they just got Nykthos and Haven. Okay, dodged a bullet there. But they can get token or Cauldron. Let's see if they go. They just get back a Karn though if they do the oh, and a Besage. Okay. But okay, let's just swing in here. And then hold up castle, I guess. I think I will take out the Kiora. Or does it change clock? So put them down to 14. If they're down to 12, then we would have 5, 7, 10, 13. Yeah, it actually does change it. It does change the clock. So if they have 2 extra mana, they're gonna play Karn. And they have I guess 3 extra mana. Then they have 7 mana to work with, so they can't go. If they they have Besage in hand, so they could still go Cityscape. So I think we still have to kill Kiora. Yeah. Activate Castle on end step. Feeling fairly okay. They could get Chariot though and cast it. So we definitely need to draw on some removal. I guess this is not in their hand anymore. So they have Viseju, Karn, and then 1 unknown. Okay, so they drew Forest. They just played Forest. So they have Karn here with 5 mana. I guess now they could get Sky Sovereign. So they probably would get killing a Trespasser or a Shadow. Yeah, I'm not sure. I wonder if this was the best pick for them, the Cauldron. Because it really didn't do much. I'm not sure though. I'm by no means a mono green player. But it would be nice to get 2 matches against them this league. That would be pretty cool. That would make me feel really good about this deck, to be honest with you. But yeah, I did not know about this interaction. It makes sense that we wouldn't get the token. Oh, my Swimming Stone. Okay, gotcha. So they had Besage in hand. Kill my Kalitas, so I don't have any vampires, right? Or zombies? Okay. So you have 6 damage. So we have 9 damage on the board, so can't kill them just yet. Oh, look at that draw, though. Wow. Okay, well, let's for sure go for that. Yeah. Invoke Despair. I haven't. It's been a while since I've cast an Invoke Despair. I haven't been seeing that much Rakdos recently, so it's definitely been a while. But gosh, does it feel nice when it's like this, you know? Okay, and then let's just go. They don't have any Wrath effects, right? Don't think so. Okay, so they just have Besage in hand. So, feeling pretty good. Have Cling to Dust in the graveyard if we want it for whatever reason. It's there. Man, that draw was sweet. We're at 27 life too. Jeez. Okay, they're at 4. What you got? Okay, they got nothing. So yeah, feels really, really good to get 2 matches against Mono Green, and I'll see you guys for match 5. Okay, match number 5. We're on the draw. Gonna have to mulligan this one. Okay, it's a bit better. I think I could put back Second Shadow probably in the blind. Yeah. Battlefield Forge Inspector. Okay, interesting. Don't really know what this could be. Convoke, I guess, probably, right? But they don't have Gigant though. Convoke plays Gigant though, right? Yeah, okay, for sure Convoke. Looks like they have a pretty nasty start. Oh, and okay, this is just like the nuts. Wow, okay. Yeah, I have not seen Convoke in a really long time. So I'm honestly just like considering not playing the Shadow for information purposes. I won't play my Field of Ruin just to make them think I'm Rakdos. I mean, it doesn't really change that much. I'm sure they'll sideboard the same. But yeah. What a start though. That's for sure. What a start. Jeez. Into another Convoke. Yeah. Dang. Okay, I think I'll concede here. I mean, no second land, but like we're never gonna be able to deal with this. Okay, well, that was unfortunately a very quick game 1, but we do have Paths and Kalitas, which is really nice. Liliana's she's pretty bad. Edict has some flexibility, but it's like kind of poor as well. I think I'll just trim like 2 clings and submit though. Yeah. It's always a bit tough because like also Thoughtseize is like not the best, but I'm not sure that we really want to be seeing Cling to Dust, you know? Just want to be seeing like mono removal spells pretty much. So they don't have Gigant. They usually play Gigant, right? I don't know what that means. Do we keep this? I mean, I guess so. Could try to mulligan to a Path of Peril, but like at least this has removal plus like trying to draw into something else. Okay, and I will kill that. Let's go Thirst. Don't really need to do this right now, but I just will. Man, into another land, wow. Oh, Burning Tree, that's the one, okay. That's right. So 5 damage, sure. Okay. That was a nice one. I'm still going to play that Trespasser. This does leave me open to them having Convoke, but I think we have to go for it. I'm not just going to Path of Peril for 1 creature here. Oh, they just have nothing though. Wow, into a Sheoldred. Okay, I'll take that. And I would love if they double block here, so I'm just going to attack. I wonder what's in their hand. Maybe they do just have like a roast or something. Another Burning Tree, okay. Just fueling up my Path of Peril right now. Although I guess Convoke here would be pretty good. Ooh, okay, they do have it. And this was the better of the two. Double 3-minute Spectre, okay. Okay. So let's just go swing Sheoldred, Path of Peril. Backup 1 is actually pretty nice here, to be honest. Man, into another one. Okay. I would love for them to tap their Knight Errant. I don't think they will, though. Ooh, okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. So, another Convoke and Burning Tree in hand. Ooh. Unfortunately, 1 mana short of doing both of these. So let's just go Path of Peril. Swing in with Sheoldred. Actually, if we swing in with Trespasser, we put them down to 6, then they makes it so they have to block Sheoldred, right? Yeah. So let's swing with Trespasser too. Okay, I concede. Okay, well, Path of Peril was really good there. We're on the draw now, though, so it's going to be pretty difficult. Kind of like mono green, honestly. But I think we could just run back. Yeah. It's a tough matchup, for sure. Just kind of reliant on drawing Path of Perils or the opponent. What's the phrase? Wow, completely blanking here. Just not having a good draw. Fumbling, I guess. Ooh, look at this. Do we keep this? Opponent kept 7. I don't know that we could keep this. Like, no Path of Peril. If these were all removal spells, I think I may keep it. I don't know, it's really close. I think I'm gonna go a little crazy. I'm gonna mulligan. Okay. I think this is a little better. I think just having Sheoldred is really important in the matchup, just to close the games out quickly. I think I will thirst this. Yeah, for sure. Drawing second thirst was fantastic. Okay, that's not too bad. Another Sheoldred. So if they have a land, they do have Convoke available. I'm not sure that they would make that play. But I guess these removal spells aren't going to be like doing anything else on their turn, so I'll just do it now, and I'll be mana efficient and use my Edict here. If I had push, it may have been a bit different though. Oh man, look at this perfect mana from them. Jeez. Wow. Dang. That's tough. Wow, into a really nasty next turn. Man, just being on the draw like this sometimes is really tough, and they just had a really, really good start. So we could block the Bushwhacker. Takes 12. Yeah, looks like we're not going to be winning this one. We do have Sheoldred, but we're still dead on board. Dang, tough. It's okay though. Obviously a very tough matchup. But at least we're coming prepared, and that game 2 felt pretty nice. So I'll see you guys for the wrap up. Okay, so post league have the fourth. Was it the fourth 3-2 for this one? So it felt pretty nice. Yeah, getting mono green twice felt really good. The control matchup and the what's it called? The Convoke matchup definitely felt pretty close, both of them. Which were both of our losses. I think I really just missed my duresses so much. We didn't see Lotus Field or Creativity today, which is where these cards would shine, but I think I would rather have my duress, or at least a split of 2-2 could be a bit better there. And then Convoke is just pretty challenging. I think Path and Kalitas is definitely enough, perhaps even more than enough for that matchup. But I think like game 3 they had a really, really good start. And they were on the play, so can't really do much about that. But I think mostly it should be fine enough for us, and I wouldn't make any changes to like accommodate that matchup, right? But yeah, really cool stuff here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and yeah, see you guys for the next one. Thank you all so much for the support.